If you were in my heart, I'd surely not break you. If you were beside me and my love will take you, I'll keep you in safety forever. Protect you, I'll hide you away from the world you rejected. I'll hide you. I'll hide you. Come over, come over, come over. Away from danger.
Morning, fam. Good morning, good morning. We're about 15 minutes out here from NFP and unemployment. Take a look at some expectations for the day. Still looking at 175 to 206 previous. Unemployment forecasted at 4.1 to 4.1 previous. My expectations would be, 175 out of NFP is fine. I think we come closer to 157 probably. We'll swap some of those numbers around. Unemployment 4.2. If you guys have different predictions, let me know in chat. Again, I'm looking for NFP to come out at 157. Unemployment ticking up to 4.2. Dollar index to fall. Maybe some relief in indices. They've had a pretty crazy day since yesterday. But I'm being greedy. I just want them to relieve so I could short them myself from a better price than today. Yeah, not too much to say chart-wise though. Again, DXY fell overnight. Again, a lot of this is probably in preparation for potential 4.2. If I was big money, that's what I would do, because more than likely gonna come out hot. Oil falling off a cliff this morning as well. Gold's interesting. Gold's fading from some all-time highs here. Again, I guess if we get a high NFP reading, this could come back down, but... And then again, NQ and the Dow, of course, got slaughtered yesterday. after fears of recession creeping back in. Yeah, hopefully we get a rally today out of these higher unemployment. But like I told you guys, I'm kind of switching my bias to bearish indices, and I told you guys this pretty much all week. I tweeted it like 2-3 days ago, whatever it was, and I've been saying it in the live trade rooms. But yeah, I'm looking to stay bearish side indices. I just need better pricing, man. So we're looking, hopefully unemployment gives us some sort of relief rally, unless it just builds more confidence like it would in me that, again, rate cuts are coming and that's actually going to bring lower pricing, even though everybody, again, would assume that it would bring higher pricing. And I know I've stated that myself many times over the past 2 years we were trading bullish, but the reality is buy the rumor, sell the news, right? And when everybody else is bullish, you know me, I gotta look the other way. So hopefully we get some relief rally here. Again, originally we wanted the NQ to come up above the 20k level so we could try to get short. I don't know, man. Depending on the reaction today, that might not even be a possibility. We might have to settle for something somewhere inside of this inefficiency. I mean, ideally, we only kiss into it up here. But if I wanted long-term trading, man, I would much rather us take out like these twin wicks up here and play off this again. That same just above 20k level. So we'll have to see what kind of reaction we get. I do believe that if the market does rally and start to erase this move, that confidence in everybody else will grow, and that'll give us some really good opportunity to get those shorts above 20k. But again, man, the broader market might realize the same thing I've already realized here. So what do I think about the yen pairs in the long term? If you're not shorting yen pairs in the long term, then good luck to you. Bearish, 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 bearish. You should bet on the yen for the next 5 years. The yen will be the best performing currency the next 5 years. And if you don't believe that, then awesome. Hedge me if you'd like, but I'll say it loud and proud, man. The yen has everything it needs. Especially with today. If unemployment comes out at 4.2 today, I'll double back that statement. 100%. You should short this shit out of all rallies in UJ. Easiest trade of the next 3 to 5 years. I spoke about this the other day too on my Instagram. Which is a terrible spot to speak about things because it disappears in 24 hours. But I've also tweeted it, man. 4.2% unemployment. The Fed has to cut rates. The Bank of Japan's increasing rates. It's very easy play. Very easy play. Boom. Alright, we got 9 minutes till news here. I don't know if you guys want to take a look at anything specific. I'm gonna go do a quick headline check here. See what's been coming out in the morning. Let's see. Recent headlines. Secured overnight financing. Okay, we don't need that. A lot of Bank of England headlines. We should not promise rates are going to move down further in very short term. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of central banks are going to do 2 cuts. They're going to try to get to about a 50 basis point cut. They're not going to do it in one cut. They'll probably do 225s. It'll be interesting if the Fed does less than 25. I doubt they do, but I guess they could slow roll it across 3. I don't know. That'd be a choice. I don't think it's a logical choice. Let me see what else we have. We can't be complacent on UK inflation. Wages and prices margins are expanding strongly. Let's see. We're continuing to see some second round effects from inflation. Well, they've already lowered rates, so there's some bounce back's gonna happen. Let's see. There's still a little way to go on inflation. Okay, all the same stuff. Oil loading from what is this? Global oil supply keeping food prices healthy. I see very healthy oil demand. This is from the Exxon CEO. A little bit of a biased view there. Let's see. Yeah, not too many other headlines overnight. Biden reaffirmed his commitment to complete full presidential term. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Alright, dollar index getting a little bit of strength here pre-news. Pretty much just after filling this wick, just sitting in, again, some fresh liquidity. I guess we could see some relief. I mean, there are some signs. Again, gold fading off after taking highs. Again, if NFP does get a high reading, like above a 200k reading, which again, in my opinion, would be manipulated data. Any good jobs data is smoke and mirrors. Alright, any good jobs data is smoke and mirrors. And that becomes increasingly more evident when you look into like past just the headline release number. So if it comes out at like, say it comes out at like 220k or something, when it was expected 170. Once you dive into that, you'll realize a lot of that is, again, fluff. It's either going to be straight government jobs with nothing happening in the private sector, or it will be like a wide margin difference between, like, there's a bunch of full-time jobs that were lost, but there were just like a way more part-time jobs that were added. That's not a sign of a strong labor market, right? Replacing full-time jobs with part-time jobs is not a sign of a strong labor market. I know the numbers look great on paper, potentially, but the reality of that is not good. So we'll have to see how these numbers come out again. Almost every NFP, they revised the previous down. I'll also be paying attention to that. So right now, we do know previous was what, 205, 206. If they revise this down as well, that's just another another signal that rate cuts are, I mean, they're already pretty much guaranteed for September, but if you want to double verify that. Alright, but yeah, we got 5 minutes here. I'm gonna shut my mouth. I don't have too much else to say unless you guys have questions or charts you want me to look at. Other than that, let's enjoy the music, and we'll wait for this result to come out. Actually, bonus tweet that just came across my feed. Jim Cramer, we love him. Says, NASDAQ futures dropping as if it's the end of the world. Memo to all, it isn't. So, here's my memo to you guys. It probably is. Probably is. Jim Cramer is usually not correct, so. Again, the fact that he's still bullish indices lets me know I'm shorting the shit out of any rallies we get. Again, not specifically today. Hopefully we rally for a couple of days after today. Sub 50k on Bitcoin? Yeah, ever so slightly, like 47 probably. Bitcoin's not a part of my watch list. Obviously we're not talking about today, but in the macro, yeah, in the macro, man, I would really like 48, 47. Just give me below here, man. Just give me below here to incite a bunch of panic, and I'll fucking I'll scoop some up. It's been a bit since I scooped some more up, but I'll scoop some up down here. Actually, specifically, I'll even one up you there. I'll scoop up a bunch of Ethereum below 28, because I've been waiting on this liquidity to get grabbed for far too long. So you give me like buy this loan candle here. Yeah, you give me like under 27, and just my fingers are smashing the buy button on Coinbase. So just gotta be patient, bro. We gotta get through the elections. We gotta get through the first 2 rate cuts, and then once everybody is basically crying and calling for 20k, that's when we smash the shit out of the buy button and just wait 6 months to a year.
Come with me on this journey. I hear home in that bass.
Let me see, same 2.8 and I'll sell a kidney.
Let me take you on a
Yeah, ideally we want under that 2.8.
come with me.
Hopefully we don't just do absorption above that level. But
I hear home
it probably wouldn't be like if you have, you know, whatever you have to put in under 2.8, I'd probably put 20% of it in as we approach that level. So if we get down to like, you know, 2,800, like 70, 2,850, you know, a lot of absorption, you might want to put 20% at risk real quick just to get that skin in the game, man. Sometimes we don't get the full move, you know. Alright, we got 50 seconds here. Alright, I'll start DCA. And yes, what are we at right now? Yeah, we're still at 3,100, so I would start DCAing. Yeah, maybe around like this lone candle, like 29. It's a little higher than I'd probably want price wise, but yeah, as we get below this again into like the lower 29s, I'd probably turn the DCA on. Alright, let's see what we get here. Getting some rallies of the DXY here, the 10 seconds beforehand. Alright, NFP 114, Jesus. Yeah, we're never gonna get what we want. 4.3 unemployment, oh my god. Oh, rest in peace, dollar. Fucking Christ.
Come with me on this.
Alright, let's see. Did indices and everything rally? For the love of God here, can we get a good... Nah, because they're gonna price in like I'm gonna price in. Oh, boy.
Come with me on this journey. I hear home in that bass.
Party's over, folks. The party is over, folks. The dollar, anyway. Saint, I'm so sorry, brother. I'm so sorry for your loss. So sorry for your beloved dollar index here. But she is done for, man. Done for. Like I said, the Fed can no longer ignore the labor market. Exceeding expectations. 111? We came out of... Did we revise last time, too? Oh my god, look, see, we even revised... I told you guys, they fucking revise us every time. Now previous, 179. This one, 114 with unemployment 4.3. Oh my god, aren't you guys so happy that you know me? Right? 'Cause at the very least, man, I keep telling you guys, it's not about the swing trades, bro. It's just about... All it's about, man, is we've been calling for this for a long time, and now y'all see it unfolding. That's what just makes me happy. That's what makes me happy more than anything. I'm holding a funeral next Sunday. Next Sunday. Oh, this Sunday, hopefully. Alright, but fantastic data, man. Fantastic data. We love to see it. Definitely exceeded my expectations. 4.3. 4.3 is a nasty reading. Because now we're really upticking. Let me just bring up some of the Fed stuff real quick, because some people are not going to understand why this is important, and I just want to go into that real quick. Because some of you may be new to the channel, maybe you're new this week and you just haven't heard us talk about this, but let me pull up some of the Fed data real quick. You can visualize why this is important. And why 4.2 would have been important too. I mean, 4.3 just makes it worse, but overall, man. Where is... Second family, pulling this up real quick. Got the report up, let me just fix the stream. Alright, family, so this is why this is important. Take a look at, this is the most recent release here that we just had on Wednesday. Crying out loud, this is not the right thing. Alright, hold on. RIP, my bad, 1 second. Let's pull up. Injection materials. Alright. This right here. Unemployment rate. Right, looking for the median of this year being 4%. We're well above that now. Now we also have 2025. We're also above 2025 median expectations for unemployment. The Fed cannot ignore this. They cannot ignore this now. We don't get additional projections until next month, in September 17th to 18th. We have to keep an eye on what they change this to. Alright, they even saying like the broader range could have been upwards of like 4.4, 4.3. So we might not see too much of a change, but I'm willing to bet for 2025 they change this. I'm willing to bet that the range probably extends to like 4.5 at this point. And they probably set the median. They probably set the median at 4.3 to seem optimistic about it. But this is gonna be a problem that's gonna get very quickly out of the hands. This is gonna be an issue that just continues to get worse and worse and worse as each month goes on. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. Unemployment will be above 5%, probably encroaching maybe 5.2 within 6 readings. It's going to get exponentially faster. We're already seeing that, right? Because we just jumped from 4.0 to 4.1, from 4.1 to 4.3, right? So we're accelerating at this rate, right? We're accelerating this unemployment issue. You combine that with a few things that happened this week, right? What did companies like Intel announce? And Intel announced another 19,000 people that are looking to get laid off, right? And what we're primarily seeing happen right now, which we talked about this way at the beginning of the year, but there were a bunch of tech layoffs at the beginning of the year. And I told you guys, it's going to take a few months, but this information is going to start affecting the data once those, what the hell are they called? Severance package. Once those severance packages expire, because you don't fall under this data until your severance package expires. So at this point, a lot of those layoffs, if you got a 6-month severance package, now you're impacting the unemployment rate because that severance package is done. Again, as we move further and further, because the tech sector typically does more than 6. Sometimes, depending on how long you were there, you might get a year. Some people, might get a little bit longer. But until that time period elapses, of which that severance technically ends, right? What you were paid out with, even if you get like a bulk payment, I believe, it's still for however many months you were there. So a lot of them are a year. So again, as we encroach the next year, man, this is gonna just accelerate. Now, I would have liked to see indices rally today or recover a little bit. I really did want to go short at better pricing, but it just does not seem like we're going to get that, which is just really annoying and unfortunate. So, I mean, unless for some reason, let's just check real quick. Let's just check some structured points. This gets like so overextended, we rally into the close? I don't think so. NQM? Yeah, we'll see here as we approach the open if maybe any sort of relief comes in. Again, I'm not interested in buying. I mean, if this does get back above the support, for instance, like live OBs, I mean, it probably wouldn't be a terrible attempt. But again, I'm at the point now where I would only prefer to short indices. I would really only prefer to like fade the market. Gold responding how it should, right, to the upside. Again, what we're looking at with the rates being cut, we'll have to see how that plays into the gold side of things. It seems like indices are obviously leading right now. Hey, what do you think about crypto market for the next few months, considering the rate cuts in September? So again, we went over this a little bit earlier, but if you weren't here, that's cool. So I'll definitely repeat myself. Just for the people on stream, I'm going to repeat myself. I believe we see bearish activity. I know the textbook response to rate cuts is, oh, well, rate cuts should make assets, you know, more attractive. And again, you should say the same thing for things like the Dow and Q, right? You kind of would follow suit. So again, I'll show my path for Bitcoin here. Again, one more time. I don't know if this music's too loud. I just realized it's several levels higher than I normally have it. I'll show my Bitcoin chart here one more time for y'all. I need to go to the daily for this, but I would love for us to come under this previous structure here at 50k one more time. I think the elections could have an impact here. This may be, at the very least, trading sideways. But yeah, the last time I did analysis on it, which was after we kind of recovered these lows, I'm not fully convinced this is a strong enough low to send us, again, throughout a whole new trend. Maybe we get some fresh highs. I'm calling BS on that for now. But yeah, man, I'm looking for a little test under 50k, then go bullish. Again, rate cuts should be good for the market, but initially, I believe stuff will sell off, and then you have the elections, which is going to add a little bit of uncertainty, especially since currently I'm assuming Kamala's going to win. That's, yeah, I'm really kind of sitting in the side of like fuck both parties type thing, but I do think that I do have a feeling she's going to win. But yeah, that's just a feeling. But I think that's going to bring uncertainty to the market. I think there's other people pressing that in too. So I think, again, this retesting 50k is very logical. Just like I think the Dow, you know, pushing 37k is potentially logical. Just like I think NQ pushing down into, you know, below 17k is fully logical. So yeah, we're looking for these corrections into the end of year. And then, we'll see what happens in like February of next year. Yeah, man, I'm favoring the red button. Definitely favoring the red button. Doesn't look like I'll be able to trade today. I wasn't really planning on trading today either. It's really just looking at unemployment going up. Hold on, let me go tweet real quick. Unemployment came out higher than expected. Wow, 4.3. Alright, so not much movement after the fact here. NQ, again, still playing this liquidity. Gold continuing to push. Oil down below the daily level. We'll take a look at some other markets here, the JP. Yeah, oh yeah, what did UJ do? UJ probably, oh my god. That's what I'm saying, see, this is like, this, I'm telling you guys, if this thing rallies at any point, you have to short this thing, man. Thing is going to 113. Look, I'll leave this on my chart forever, man. Unemployment above 4.1%, UJ to 113 and lower. This sat on my chart for months now. It's gonna happen. We're gonna take all of this out. All of this. Over the next 3 to 5 years. Oil dying? Yeah, oil is dying. Oil is absolutely dying. Oh man, yeah, this is not, oh, none of this looks hot. None of this looks hot, man. NQ still hasn't taken this level. I'm curious if these do recover, man, because honestly, so these reactions should be bullish, man. I really hope these do move up. Any 1 minute live OBs or anything now? We're gonna see what this gives at the open, man. I mean, these might recover even before the open, but I'm telling you, this and NQ have a chance to recover today. I wonder if this is just like a it's like a self-fulfilling. Like, how funny would that be, right? Unemployment goes up to 4.3. The average person thinks that's gonna bring bullish price action. So what's it do? It swipes down the liquidity, it takes out all those early buyers, recovers into the open, probably sells off at the open, takes out people again, and then closes the day a little stronger. And then everybody comes back next week, thinks that things are looking healthier because we ended up closing up higher. Gets into this inefficiency, then we fall. Could that be the play? That's what I would do if I was the bigger money, right? If I was the man in charge, right? Right, that would be the easiest way to move price to your will. Drop it, drop it on bullish news. Bring it up before the open, sucker people back in. Take out the low. Recover the day and the week rather good. And then we open up next week, course correct, people buy it up, and then we can sell off again after everybody gets bullish. That'd be my dream. I'm just dreaming out loud. Just dreaming out loud, man. That's all I'm doing. But I see it happening too. It's definitely logical, especially with like this liquidity down here on NQ. It's like we can get a little bit of fake demand to come in here. I'd be open to scalping it to the buy side too. I think that's the only trade I would take. Yeah, we'll see what we get here, man. The downside to this though is that we have like an hour, or well, 45 minutes now until we open. And I probably won't do much before then. Let's see, little to no news next week, maybe grind up next week. Some people just want to see the world burn. I mean, dude, I don't want to see the world burn, but I would be an idiot if I didn't identify that the world was, like, catching on fire. And, you know, it's like, I don't want to see unemployment at 5%. I don't want to see it uptick to 6% in like a year. I don't. I think that's not, you know, I don't want to see that. Jerome Powell doesn't want to see that. Whoever gets elected president's not going to want to see that. But the reality is that's the market environment that we're in. That's the market environment we've set up for ourselves. You know? Like, how else do you want these companies to cut costs? And everyone says, "Oh man, they're posting record profits. They're posting record profits." You gotta understand why they're posting record profits, because there's a record amount of monetary supply. We fucking added 20-30% to the money supply. It's like, of course we're gonna be breaking new records. You're gonna be breaking new records everywhere. You're gonna be breaking records in gains. You're gonna be breaking records in losses. You're gonna be breaking records in the market caps. It's what happens when you add money to the supply. It's like, yeah, the number went up, but again, like, so did costs. Like, there's things lag. So again, we're at the point where now you have companies posting earnings that are not so great. So what do you think they're going to do to get that back on track? It's like they're going to cut costs where it's necessary. Look at what Intel just did. Intel just cut 19,000 jobs, telling you that exact thing. This is not me speculating. This is me telling you the realities of what's happening. It's the only thing. It's the only play they have. Again, unless you're a company like Apple, right? The cash-rich companies are the only ones that don't do that. And again, I used to work at Apple, and I used to tell the people at Apple the same thing. I'm like, Apple is a cash-rich company that has never laid people off because of the economy, right? They've never like laid people off and like, oh, well, we can't afford this. They have the cash to weather the storm, and they take care of their people, and they don't do that. So some companies will not, but not every company is Apple, where they just have billions upon billions upon billions of dollars in cash to weather the storm. Other companies have to cut. They have to do something. What's your prediction after 1 or 2 rate cuts on the market's continuation bullish and then go bearish again until we start printing again? No, I think after 2 rate cuts is when the demand starts to kick back in. Again, this is just a pause, man. Like, you guys gotta understand look how bullish these markets have been. Like, this is, I mean, again, the NASDAQ, bro. The NASDAQ has went from 10K levels, right? The turnaround point. This is when inflation was at its highest, right? Inflation was at its highest at the lows, right? Now you have inflation, which is like at its lowest point it's been in a while, and you're starting to kind of create some highs. So it's like, if you just measure like how far this ran, bro, this thing ran for literally 100%. This is like not leverage. This is just 100% price change in the NASDAQ over the course of 2 years. That's pretty fucking crazy, right? I'm just gonna throw that out there. It's pretty fucking crazy if you really think about it. So it's like calling for something that's like a 15 to 20% correction in something like this is just pretty normal. It's pretty normal market behavior, and that's what I think. I think we get the 1-2 rate cuts. We push down here. We probably play with some of the demand zones that make some more logical sense, right? The liquidity pocket here below some structure, right, where a bunch of people are going to get taken out, a bunch of people are going to switch their opinion about the bias of the market, and then you can start playing again the macro of like, okay, now companies have, because by this point companies will have probably already done most of their cost cutting, and then as rates get lower, what becomes more accessible? Well, cash becomes more accessible, right? Money becomes more accessible, right? Their debt becomes cheaper, right? So they become ultimately in a better spot, and then maybe you start to see some companies start to hire small teams back, and they start to redeploy new developments, and you start to see that stuff come in. But again, this is like a process. There's things that lag, right? Inflation has to come down first, right? Unemployment has to go up first, right? The Fed has to, process that data internally. Then they have to cut rates. So, things take time. Then once they cut rates, it's like, even then, things are still going to take time to come down on the, the retail side of everything. So it's a process, man. It's a process. It's gonna take 6-9 months. It could take a year before we truly start moving. The process, man. It's not
for watching this week's video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop
hold
a
on.
like,
We
share,
need
subscribe.
another playlist. Hold on, real quick. We're trying to keep the same vibes. What was this? A Catalina Island edition. This is a Sundowner mix, right? Yeah. Alright, there we go. Got the vibes back. Got the vibes back, family. But yeah, that's my opinion about that, man. Again, I do think that these things do rally and probably close the day higher. They probably erase the news move. It's gonna be a matter of, can we get an entry on this today? And can we get like a safe entry? Because again, we didn't trade yesterday because no execution parameters were triggered. Even though we had the direction of the market correct, I said yesterday, I'm like, listen, indices are gonna sell off. But it never did anything for us to execute off of. So hopefully we get that today. And what that would look like would be if we open, I would like to see a swipe of these lows, depending where we're at by 925-ish. So I would like to see us push below this, especially on NQ, because we did not grab that liquidity. YM, a little indifferent about, but again, I still would like fresh pricing, because I would like to see a live OB form. And if we get that live OB, then we'll definitely take a trade. If for some reason we do erase this before the open, then I would welcome a sell-off and try some like sort of absorption model. And we'll try to play like a candle erase or something. So we'll have to see how we open here. We're at the end of the hour. We're gonna leave a little bit of a wick here for us to fill out, which would be nice. Again, there's a chance that we don't, but for the sake of taking a trade today, hopefully we do. Boom, boom. I just got a notification that says U.S. unemployment rate unexpectedly rises to 4.3%. Unexpectedly is in quotation marks. That's exactly how I would phrase it. Yeah, unexpectedly. As if the data wasn't there. That's what Powell will say. Oh, this is an unexpected weakening in the labor market. Sure it is, brother. Sure it is. Alright, let's go take a look at some of the stuff that's on x.com over here. I'll pull this up for you guys as well, assuming that it's going to behave and not throw anything wild that YouTube's going to not appreciate here across my feed. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, the Kabasi letter puts out interest rate futures now have a base case of a 50 basis point interest rate cut at the September Fed meeting. There's now a 71% chance of a 50. This, I think, is, I mean, I don't know, now with 4.3% unemployment, I see why this is upticked. But I don't think Powell will do that. I don't think they'll commit to that. I think they'll do 25, and if unemployment remains bad, maybe they expedite the next one to a 50. But I think the futures markets are just overcompensating here. You can't make this up. The June and May jobs are just... Oh, and they revised May as well. Wow. By an additional 29,000 jobs. So 5 out of the 6 last jobs reports, again, this is why we expect this to happen, is because it's been the fucking trend, have now been revised lower per zero hedge. In fact, 10 out of the last 14 job reports have now been revised lower. Not only is the unemployment rate at a 3-year high, I told you they're going to start seeing shit like this, but revisions are the new normal. Hundreds of thousands of jobs have been revised lower just in 2024 so far. What is happening here? They're fucking lying, bro. Yeah, it's so obvious, right? Same cycle every month. Jobs report headlines come in strong, except for this month. They came out terrible. Then they revised down. So this might not happen no more because, again, we just came in like absolutely terrible at 111. So the trend of that might be gone. Bad news after bad news for the market. And there, of course, are my thoughts. Let's see, when did I start? When did I first tweet about this? Let's see. Oh, I can't just search my own profile? I can do this on mobile, I can't do this here. Unemployment. I have to search my name? Okay, what the fuck, dude? Search filters. Search filters, unemployment, search filters from... Yes, just for me. Dun, 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 dun. That was on July 5th. 5 to 6 unemployment is coming within a year. Again, Ford will be faced to take path 2, which is what we've discussed as well. Yeah, see, look, June 17th. See, this is another signal too. I tell you guys all the time, man. I love Reddit. I love Reddit, bro. Reddit is like the best social indicator of any sort of economic data ever. Like, you can just go to like there's Reddits for people that, you know, are shopping and trying to get the most bang for their buck. So you'll learn about how many more people that are doing that, the more people that can't afford fucking groceries, right? Because when people have money, they're not worried about doing that shit, right? Then you have stuff like this, like subreddits like recruiting hell, right? Losing hope and running out of money. What the fuck is going on? 24 years of experience as a marketing exec. Job post goes up within 2 hours. There's 500 plus applicants. Boom. So people are looking for new jobs. People looking for jobs they got fired from, whatever it may be. The fact is, their current job ain't fucking cutting it. A whole bunch of other stuff. Look, they're not even getting callbacks. Look, check all the boxing requirements. Doesn't matter. Rejected or no response. Because the jobs are also bullshit. Because they're either, one, not paying a livable wage, or two, they're just these jobs that they say they're hiring, but they're just really not, which is a weird thing to do. Again, more stuff from June. No matter what Powell says today, cuts are coming. 4.5% unemployment by end of year. That's, at this point, guaranteed. Sub 3% inflation is nearly here. Again, nothing here in June, nothing in July, cut in September, watch date in November. Again, probably cut again in December. All of this is so pre-programmed, bro. Again, look, job openings declining rapidly. So you have more people now competing for less jobs. Also obvious, brothers. Also obvious, man. Everything is set in stone. Alright, NASDAQ and the YM still bouncing around here at the 9 a.m. open. Little to no wick to the downside, which is good. Hopefully we still will make one. Yeah, hopefully we can get a trade here, man. Again, just need to see a push below here at or around the open. You know, this is a wild tweet. This is probably my earliest one. Yeah, here you go. This is the one that'll be in the YouTube video if I make a YouTube video about it, right here. January 17th, unemployment 6% loading. It's lagging, but it's loading. The Fed's goal of 4.2% is a joke in my opinion. Give it a few months and you'll see. It's here, baby. That's the one right there. That's the one that'll go into a YouTube video. Let's see, what did people respond with? Duh. Shout out my boy CPips23. You always be engaging with the content. Another smart individual. What did I respond to? Austin Silver. Don't forget they released the NFP numbers and they revised them. So what's the point of caring about the release if they just change it? I don't even know why I agreed with that, to be honest with you, because if you know they're going to revise it, you can use that to your advantage. Alright, 9 a.m. open, now starting to make a wick, a little bit of a wick here. Jordan, what are you doing, bro? Stonks going up? I mean, the fact that they reacted down lets me know that the market knows what we know, what you and I have discussed for a long time. Jordan, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know, I think you were right when you gave me that macro daddy nickname, huh? Did I ever buy that domain? Do I own that domain? It probably expired because I'm an asshole and I don't never have auto renew on. Or was it already taken? Should just rebrand as that at this point. Oh no, it costs $2,600. Yeah, I don't care $2,600 enough. So never mind. I'll buy a different variation though for 1098. That's more my style. Or I can get the .ai for 80. Stonks go up. What level will you be looking at to short USDJP long term? Well, I was looking at 162. So that opportunity is gone. It's tough, dude, because you might not get a great price, honestly. At this point, I'm just taking any sort of liquidity grabs I can get, brother. I mean, shit, you give me above 152 and I'll take that. I'm not looking for a lot, man. I'm like, at this point, there's no reason for this to recover on like a macro scale. So we can't be looking for too much, man. We just need to take any sort of liquidity grab we can get at any point. And then you just go short. If you can go break even, great. And then you just hold it, and that's it. Ask Jordan, man. Jordan knows. Jordan, how long I've been telling you about this? We gotta buy the longest call options we can. And we tried, man. There was just none good. All the big money was hoarding them. Everywhere we went, they were like, nah. We can't sell you those. Ooh, sounds poor. Bro, I'm not spending 2.6 on a domain name. There's no way. I would never do that. Unless I'm using somebody else's money. %90 of like traffic to most websites these days, especially for marketing reasons, are people clicking links. So like your URL doesn't really matter because like it's really just about the conversion, because once you sign them up, they'll always know how to get to you. Trust me, domains don't matter as much in a world where everything is swipe up or click here. They knew they did know. I'm telling you, they didn't know. That's why we couldn't find any, bro. Those contracts were never going to be available for us because the move was too obvious to anybody paying attention. I promise you, that's what it was. There's no way that they just don't offer. That they offer options for everything else that far out, but they don't offer Yana. That's just, I refuse to believe it. And it's a shame that I didn't trust any CFD brokers to to just like YOLO a short. My luck, sway markets would be out of business. My luck, NVFX would go down. I'm back in a year. It's like a multi-million-dollar trade and the broker just doesn't exist. Or they closed your account because of scheduled maintenance. So they took you out of all your trades. And they had to reset their server for some reason. Alright, come on, man. Give me something we can print, we can take here. Give me something we could trade. Scam or be scammed? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know how I would have scammed long-term yen contracts, but if you figure it out, let me know. Bro, what is Twitter's problem? Why can't I... Bro, why can't I find my own tweets now on mobile? What the hell, dude? Alright. Nasdaq and Dow still not doing too much here before the open. Dude, did that tweet get deleted? Are they fucking serious? They deleted my tweet? No way, dude. What happened? Bro, X has gotta be shitting me, right? Dude, no way. Hold on. I literally have to screenshot this now here because this tweet got deleted. What the hell? Dude, there's no way this got deleted. I'm so happy this is here on my screen still. How do I... Bro, what? What is Twitter doing right now? Or X? What? Fuck, I'm gonna call you Twitter because you're a broke piece of shit. What the hell, dude? Oh, it's still here, it's just not on my phone. Huh, okay. That's, okay. Oh, that's... makes no sense. Makes no sense. Alright, gold coming down some. The dollar index not giving that same reaction though. Oil is still just chilling. Is there a capital letter in that? Is that why it's not? That'd be the dumbest reason in the world. There we go. I got it. I got it. I'm looking at oil into the daily OB around 73.40. Let's take a look at it. Did this move into the daily golden candle yet? Oh no, we already did previously. Is this confirmed though, brother? This is not a confirmed OB. 73.40? Are you looking at the CFDs? You are. Even then though, this has no volume, so how are you... I don't know, bro. I wouldn't honestly, I wouldn't expect this to hold on oil. Yeah, I wouldn't CFD. I mean, I don't know how you're looking at volume on that then, because my volume does not show, or it's like weirdly broken. However, I don't think that's gonna hold either which way. I mean, you might get a reaction, maybe. I don't know why my volume is so screwed on this. Is there another feed I can use here? We could use like the WTI maybe. Yeah, even this is not confirmed by volume though. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't agree with that. It's just me though. As you know, you can do whatever your little heart desires, man. Oil is not looking too hot right now. Yeah, these are starting to recover a little bit before the open, man. We might have to settle for it just taking out this low. Or none at all, but wanna test out blackjack soon. Oh, yes, sure. No, yeah, absolutely. Whatever you need, bro. You know that. You know that, bro. Yep, look at these recovering, man. I knew these were gonna recover. Just didn't want to trade post open. It's kind of weird though that gold is correcting during this. Dollar index really? The dollar index is not even moving. Yeah, that's a little odd. Gold is that's weird to me. Unless they're just gonna take out the news low and then continue later. That'd be kind of funny. But you would think they'd all move together here. But then again, you would have thought the reaction would have been the same too, so. Yeah, I gotta start putting my macro fundamental analysis on YouTube. I gotta go give them boys a run for their money. I ain't gonna lie, my ego a little inflated today, so don't mind me. Don't mind me. My ego loves to get a little inflated. It's not a bad thing, as long as you're aware of it and in control of it. But I'm choosing to flex the ego today. Because again, this is stuff I've been talking about for months. While people told me no, or they didn't see it. So I love it when a plan comes together. And the people that talk shit are no longer around because time weeds everybody out, unfortunately. Alright, let me see what else is trending here on Twitter. Yep, highest U.S. unemployment rate since November 2021. The market is behaving well like a market again. After all, maybe interest rate cuts weren't what the markets wanted all along. The question is now, how large and how fast will interest rate cuts be? Yeah, that is gonna be the question, man. Is there anybody in chat that thinks? I mean, let's run a poll. Let me see if I can open up a poll real quick. We'll run a poll for the chat. Let's use some of the actual YouTube features that exist here, right? Let's see, but give it some consideration. What do you guys think they're gonna cut by? Wouldn't higher unemployment rates suggest the possibility of a recession? Correlation, lower indexes. So here's the thing with the recession. This whole concept that the recession is still coming is, in my opinion, just shit. I think we've been in one. I think we've been in one for some time. I mean, first off, they changed the definition of what qualifies us to be in a recession. So that already, like, they moved the goalposts on that, which is So I'm still using the old goalpost. So I mean, in my opinion, we've been in a recession for 2 years. Just nobody wanted to say the words out loud. I think it's becoming increasingly harder to not admit that. But yeah, I would say we've already been in one, and it's not a matter of like, is it coming, or like the possibility of one. It's like you're already in one, you've been in one. I think the average person would tell you that. The only people that are not telling you that are the talking heads on like CNBC and like the Fed. How much does the Fed cut rates by in September? Let's do 12.5 BPS, 25 BPS. Oh, I can only do. Oh, I can add an option. Okay, 50 BPS. So yeah, I mean, y'all let me know. See, thanks, bro. Yeah, no problem, man. I mean, and listen, if you have a different opinion on it, definitely let me know. I know not everybody agrees with me. You know, I'm not. You know, my ego running high today because again, I've been calling for this unemployment, but I'm not perfect at the same time. So, you know, if two consecutive contracting GDP quarters back in 2021 wasn't enough. Let me see. Has in the past, but in my opinion, not this time. May 2022 definitely changed. Was it in 2022? I forget when they did it, honestly. Yeah, May 2022? Okay. I'm surprised you remember that, unless you like recently looked it up, but I'm not good with things like that, like dates of previous things. It was never my strong suit in like history class, or like, when did this war take place? And I was like, fucking, who knows, who cares? Yeah, I'm not good with that. That's when the climax candle happened. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Our NQ still running pretty hot here before the open. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the Dow, but both remain true. So we'll see if we can get a trade here between 9:30 and 10 at the open. If not, again, I mean, my week was pretty good, honestly. We passed that 50K combine with Top Step that we started at the beginning of the week, which is our like 1 minute scalping, and also taking profits at like 1 to 2, 1 to 2.5 instead of our normal 1 to 4. So pretty good. If you guys want, I'll actually pull up the stats. We could take a look at the stats. I haven't even really checked what my performance was like. I don't think I took any losses though, so it's probably just pretty boring data. We can definitely take a look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't take any losses. I think it was 3 days. 3 days of trading, no losses. The Discord, the Top Step Discord, according to Matt, probably thinks that, again, we probably did. Well, I finished it today, so this is not going to say that I passed. But I did. I only did an extra 150 bucks, and I scalped gold last night for like, I don't even know, like 20 points or something like that. Here, let me pull up the data though. Take a quick look, quick gander at the data here. Yeah, this is the one we started this week. Again, it currently says I'm at 52,835. That's not accurate. I am at the 53k. Yeah, low was 50 grand, so we never went below. Again, we made all the money this week. Best day percent total profit. Oh, well, that'll change after today updates. I'll just say, fuck, that's gonna fuck me. Yeah, best day 1448. Average winning day 1417. Worst day 1386 because then we didn't take any losses. Again, we had a 100% winning rate. Average winning trade 149. This is a little skewed. This is because of the way I scaled in and out of the positions. Because if you have 8 micros open and you close like one, and then you close another, and then you close another, that counts as 3 trades, not one, even though it's all one position. So get these like stupid, like wrong numbers really in my eyes. Average gold win was 446. See, that's probably the one that I scaled out on. E-mini Nasdaq was 1,000. Micro was 81. Actually, no, it was probably this. This is what I probably scaled out on. Yeah, that was pretty boring data. Again, when you just win all your trades and you do it in 2-3 days, I mean, there's not going to be much fun data to look at. That is the result of 1 to 2.5s, man. I mean, shit. If I can average even like a 65-70% win rate, I would be okay. Obviously, the 100% is not going to be a full representation of the performance. Because I'll probably activate that account, I'll probably take a 1-minute setup, and that first setup's going to just fail. So, probably not a good representation of data. Alright, let's end this poll. Let's see what you guys went with. You guys went with 54% of you guys said 25 basis points. 36% of you actually said 12.5. That actually surprised me. I'm happy I put that in there. And then 9% of you guys said 50. So I think I'm in agreement with this poll. I think we do 25. I think the 50 is a bold move for the first cut. I think that's pretty bold. It's also going to come off the backbone of an economic projections meeting as well, so I think a 50 basis point cut would have to bring wild projections as well. So yeah, I think you guys are right. 25 basis points is the most logical. 12.5 is an interesting idea, but with the unemployment at 4.3 and CPI about to dip below 3%, I don't know. If we stayed at 4.1, I would assume 12.5, but not now. Not at this point. Alright, cool. Nasdaq moving back down at the open here. So is YM. Again, hopefully we take out some lows here. And then once all those suckers get taken out at the open, then we can potentially try to take a buy. Morning fam, what I missed? We had a solid start of the week. Yeah, we haven't traded yet. You just missed me bragging about how amazing I am at calling unemployment rising. But that's about it, Matt. I won't bore you with that. You've been here for years at this point, so you already knew what was coming too. Alright fam, I'm gonna turn the music up here as we wait for the open. If there's questions, comments, concerns, charts you want me to look at, throw them in the chat. If not, we gonna just vibe out and wait here. And actually, I'm gonna go make a real quick coffee before the open here too. So BRB, enjoy the music. Alright. Made it just in time, right? Alright, opens starting to push down. We like to see. Now a little bit something different. So this just ever so slightly took out the news lows. It's like I said, gotta stop out all the people that fucking chase this. Everyone's like, oh, by the dip. Fucking wrecked. Alright, now do that for NQ. I'll take out these lows. Come on, baby. Let me turn the music down. Hold on. I'm competing with music here. Love the music? Hey. Yeah, we try to keep it good vibes, you know. Alright, yeah, indices are our only option. If we don't take a trade today, it's okay. We had a fantastic week anyway. If you didn't have a fantastic week, then make sure you're trading with us, man. I'd drop a link, but I'm lazy. Somebody else do it. Oh man, my coffee don't taste that great. Alright, NASDAQ, come on, man. Let me give us something to play here. My coffee tastes delicious. I'm happy for y'all, man. I definitely was in a rush. I definitely did not make this the way I should have. It's all good though. We'll deal with it. It's a hot beverage, so it's at bare minimum, you know, a certain level of okay. It's all good. I'm gonna get breakfast after this anyway. I'm gonna go sit down and get a nice little, who knows, maybe Belgian waffle, some eggs. I don't know, I'm feeling good today. The ego running hot, so I feel like, you know, we deserve something good. Breville espresso maker for your next birthday. This guy, dude, don't get me any more birthday gifts. I don't even celebrate my birthday, bro. The fact that you got me one last time is already way more than you should have done. But I love and appreciate it either way, you know that. But I'm really not the gift type of dude. I don't like getting them, I don't like giving them. I believe in the gift of just time and energy, man. Just spend time and energy with the people that you want to give a gift to. Also, I feel like this espresso machine is gonna be something that's just a lot of work. And I'm lazy as shit, so this thing better be super simple. Because, like, it already sounds like something that's gonna require me to, like, clean it for 7 minutes after I use it. And that's already... already just not... Like, just not sound fun to me. Still waiting for taco time. Yeah, taco time, yeah. That's what we really need. We really need taco time. Stop buying me gifts, bro. We haven't even met in person. Like, fucking Christ, bro. That's good. Some crepes would be fire. I'm not really a fan of crepes. Or let me correct that. I haven't ordered crepes enough to have a solidified opinion on them. But it's definitely not something I go to order, so. Alright, now that pushing down for us here, man. Let's see if the prophecy comes true, man. Let's see if Market Maker Skag is on his game today. Just locked $500 on YM shorts. Okay, Matt. Let's go, bro. First trade on the XFA, let's go. $500 live money with Top Step. Let's go, bro. Locked out of the account. Was that automatic? Was that what we talked about last night? Did you use the automatic TP lockout feature? Spend enough, it cleans itself. Fair enough, I guess. That's what I said, like, about cats, bro. If I ever got another cat, I would need to get, like, one of those, like, self-cleaning, like, litter boxes where, like, it just, like, rotates and, like, you just, like, take a bag out. Otherwise I'll never get another cat. I love cats. But, yeah, man, anything that makes, like, any sort of automation that makes my life easier has to be included in everything. Yeah, I tried that feature out, it's pretty cool. Yeah, man, Top Step, man. For anybody listening, man, whether you're new, whether you're old to the stream, I don't know, man. Whatever it is, if you're trading futures and you're looking for a prop firm, I would look no further than Top Step, man. I mean, my funded futures might be pretty cool too. I'm banned from using them, so I couldn't tell you. Not cause I made so much money that they banned me. That's not what I'm saying. It's just like literally they refused to take my money. So I don't know what else to do. But yeah, outside of that, man, Top Step's amazing. Top Step X, great platform. Of course, it's gonna have its bugs here and there. What doesn't? So, but you know, even Tradeovate and all of them have issues occasionally. But yeah, man, those parameters are amazing. You know, you set a TP for the day, it auto locks you out. You know, I mean, that's great for risk management over people that maybe overtrade. Sometimes it sucks because you do find a really good secondary trade later in the day, but that's why you should have multiple accounts. Alright, YM pushing. Look, we're already. Oh my god, NQ, you couldn't just do what YM is doing? Oh, NQ, don't do us like that, baby girl. I'd rather take you over the Dow. Shut up, Rufus to Soul. Put on another mix, though. NQ, you break my heart. Alright, so yeah, now if the Dow recovers now, if we don't break any lower, but we recover above here, I'm gonna look to take a buy. We'll play this as absorption. We'll have to. There's no other option. NQ's just unfortunate. Workaround for that is multiple accounts, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, let me just prep my stuff here. Because if YM does erase this, I'm gonna take a little test position today, you know? See if we close out the week. At least not at weekly lows. And Q's still holding up pretty well. What was that? Oh, that's EU. We don't care what EU's doing. A little down, DXY bouncing some. Yeah, we can get a 1 to 2.5 just back to the highs. Oh, finger over the button. kind of want to see this candle close. Alright, now I'm going in. I'm gonna just take the risk. If this stops us out for the day, we're okay. I'm gonna stop at the low. Alright, I'm in YM. We'll see how this goes. See if this absorption holds. See if we close lower off the 4.3% unemployment. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. But my risk is set. I will look to partial out of the 2.5 up here, or it's about a 2.3, so a little bit above this. If we can get that kind of move. Ideally, I mean, if we can run a little bit further, it would be nice. But again, this is already a pretty risky trade, trading off the weekly lows. So don't go on with this with the expectation to lose if you're gonna take it. I'm just telling you guys what I'm doing. You don't gotta do a damn thing, and in fact, you probably should just do nothing, unless you see what I see, and you can confirm that for yourself. But yeah, man, I'm personally in this. Let me just copy this image so I have the documentation of it. Just in case we do catch an L, I want to be able to document that. Actually, let me try out my new bot. Try out the trade journal bot. Did I fix this last night? Is this functional? I don't even know. I don't think it takes images though. I need the link. Copy. Which, by the way, if you guys haven't seen me working on that, I am working on a Discord bot that allows you to create your own trading journal right inside of Discord. That is accessible anywhere, in any server that the bot's in, or just via DM. It's got a whole bunch of all the features you would expect from everything, right? I'm also looking for ways to maybe make it so it can auto-import some of your stuff, but I think that's going to be probably impossible for a Discord bot. But we'll see. Alright, a little bit of drawdown here. Still just sitting. Let's see what the NASDAQ is doing though. Is NAS still pushing? Yeah, I mean, I would have rather taken NQ because that's just my preferred one to trade, but this did not give us an opportunity, so if I do lose on this, it's just gonna be whatever. If I lose on this and NQ continues up, that's gonna be really annoying, but again, I'm not a market maker, I can only play what we see. I am yours. Alright, YM, what are we doing here, baby? Either stop me out or go up or something. Do one of the two, don't just sit here. Can I explain the reasoning for the long position? So there's a few things going on here. One, we're testing some higher time frame liquidity to see if we do close above these lows that we took out at pretty much where we entered. So there's that, right? We spiked below here, started reacting up, right? So that's number one, right? The POI is of interest, right? If we weren't in a good POI, probably wouldn't have taken a trade like this. Two, the unemployment numbers, 4.3% unemployment, again, does signal rate cut coming. I do think, that's bearish in the macro, but typically, as you can see by things like gold, typically is a kind of against the dollar for assets type release. And then 2, we're taking it because of the absorption. And if you don't know what absorption is, there are videos on my channel which you're more than welcome to go check out. I will explain it here though. Absorption is when you get, because first you need to understand I use candlesticks and I use volume. That's all I use, no other indicator. Absorption is a volume signal. It's when you get a high effort move, right? So you have price moving down pretty aggressively, right? These 5-minute candles are pretty aggressive. And it's happening on a lot of volume, right? You see all this sell volume? This is defined as absorption because it's a high effort move, so price is moving down, a lot of effort. Effort is another word for volume. And it didn't break any structure, right? So you have this kind of coming down. Again, it took internal liquidity, if you know what that is. But it didn't break like the main structure point here. So that's absorption. That means that the sellers are putting a lot of effort and strength behind the move, but they're unable to get a result, right? So we like to think of this as like a game of tug of war, right? Imagine like you have 2 teams. One team that is using all their strength to pull the other team, and the other team is just standing strong. This is one team using all their strength to try to pull price down, but the other side, the buyers, are absorbing that. They're sitting there, they're absorbing, they're holding that strength. And then you can sometimes, again, try to fade and play against that, because now this side is exhausted, they have no more strength behind them, and the other side can now overwhelm them with ease. So that's what absorption is. It's, again, it's not an A+ setup by itself. There's a couple other things we would typically like to see. But again, we take that into combination with the way that NASDAQ is kind of already moving pretty strong, and we're like, you know what, we'll take the stab at the Dow here. And it's just worth the attempt. And again, we're looking for like a 1 to 2.5, just back to the high, and if we get what we want, it might be like a 1 to 3, 1 to 4. So again, it's within our risk parameters as well. But yeah, those are the reasonings for the position. And again, we wouldn't even be looking at this if the POI wasn't of interest. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Boom, 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 boom. Let's take a look at what some other things are doing. Again, NQ kind of sitting here right now. We did just get a new 15-minute candle open. Gold kind of correcting. Oil is just a straight line down. I mean, the dollar index straight line down too. So. Yeah, we'll see if this holds. I might be taking an L here, based off what NQ is doing. But again, we can't be too surprised. Again, right? We're fighting we're fighting a shit ton of downside momentum. So. Alright, let me go scour around on X real quick, see if there's anything updated here. Intel stock's still down, huh? Intel stock down, now down 29% today to its lowest level since December of 2012. Wow. One of the United States' largest technology companies has erased 1/3 of its value in 2 days. RIP to that dude who bought $700,000 worth of this stock yesterday at the high of the day. I really hope he's okay. It's kind of crazy. Oh, and the Dow is just fucking me. Alright, yeah. That's slightly expected, I guess. Alright, fam, that's gonna be the first loss of the week. And the only loss of the week, because I'm definitely not taking another trade. Yeah, that's gonna be an L. That's gonna be an L. Let me go get the journal ready at the very least. Where did I put Notion? Over here. Alright, what was this? This was not NQ, this was YM. This would be YM number 16. I took this on the XFA, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. Oh, go back to the trade. I am open. What was the stop loss on this? Oh, you're gonna not stop me out? Okay, well, I gotta document it anyway with the before photos, so. Let's see, confirmations, we had liquidity, we had absorption, and those were our only 2 confirmations, right? We had no live OB, there's no live OB down here, right? Nope. Okay, yes, we only had 2 confirmations. Direction was a buy. Pairs YM. And she might actually, I don't know, she came back. We're back in profits. But still gonna operate with the assumption that she's gonna lose, because set yourself up for the worst case scenario, right? Session, New York session, time frame. Time frame, we executed off the 5-minute here. But we had 4-hour analysis as well, so we'll just do both. Right, is that a 4-hour or a daily level that we played off? 4-hour has the double lows, the daily... we'll classify it as a 4-hour. The lows look better. Alright. Oh, she looked like she's running now. Break-even levels. Let's see. Where are we gonna go break-even here? I kind of like to see a retest down before going break-even, but... if we clear this, I'll go break-even. Yeah, we won't wait for the retest, because I'm trying to go get breakfast. So honestly, if this can push right up here, like in the next 5 minutes, would be fantastic. So I can go break even, end this stream, and enjoy my day. Go get some breakfast. That'd actually be fantastic. Come on, YM, push, baby, push. We can go break even and end stream, and then I'll update y'all on Discord. Y'all will know how it goes. And if you're not in the Discord, then I guess I'll grab the link for you real quick, which is free to join. Of course, we do have a premium version of the trade room, but I'm a nice guy, so you can just ask me questions for free, and I'll probably answer you either way. But you definitely won't see me live trading throughout the week. But I love helping people at the very least. Where's the infinite? Oh, there it is. Discord.gg/this. Well, yes, I know I'm already in the server. Discord, you don't have to tell me that. Wasn't it also equal lows grab in the 1-hour and the 4-hour? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's a I classified it as a 4-hour. It's just that I usually when I document my trades, I don't document the time frame the analysis is on. I would typically primarily identify it by the time frame that I executed on. That's because of what I believe in, which is execution matters more than analysis. So I'm always gonna look and document my executions over the analysis. The analysis doesn't mean shit. Like, again, like I might do analysis today, and then Monday I might just execute completely different because of the market, what the market's telling me on that day. So it's from like the POI standpoint, it definitely is like a 4-hour. I'd classify it more as a 4-hour. Still, again, took out these equal lows, and I mean maybe even this lone candle, maybe. Yeah, it did. So I mean, it definitely on the 4-hour. We executed off the 5 minutes, so. Alright, let's see what NQ is doing real quick. Oh, that doesn't look good. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reduce my stop here from 59. Yeah, so this is about a 100-point stop. We're gonna reduce this to this most recent wick. We're gonna cut our stop loss in half. We'll take a reduced loss, if anything. So let me adjust this over here real quick. yeah, if it comes back and takes out that wick where we thought we were gonna lose anyway, we'll just take the L. Take a reduced loss. I'm actually happy with that. I don't need to go break even now. At least until some more data forms on the day. So I'm gonna keep this reduced stop loss here, and I'm gonna go get breakfast, I think. But yeah, family, anything else? Going once, going twice. If you enjoyed the stream, feel free to hit like, leave a comment on it after I end it. Definitely helps the algorithm out a lot. Go check out some videos on the channel if you're new. Lots of free education, all directly imported from my course. They're all my course lessons. And then once those are fully uploaded and done, I will be making fresh new content, giving my macro opinion on fundamentals and all that other fun shit. But yeah, love and appreciate y'all, fam. I'm gonna let the music rock out for 2 minutes. And hopefully y'all enjoy your day. It's your boy Skag, and I'm out of here for now.